Another day here in Chicago for Bears training camp is officially in the books. And today we have a lot more to talk about. The defense once again looked really good. I know you guys want to overreact, but don't. The Bears have one of the best defenses in football. We're going to break it all down in this video. Before we jump in though, I want to give a massive shout out to all of the Bears media members out there who get these highlights out for us, kind of enabling us to make these videos. Guys, please go follow them on Twitter. It helps them out so much. And guys, without them, the videos are not possible to make. So go give those guys a follow. You're going to see 3 names at the top left of your screen. But also, another big one is Pat the Designer. Pat the Designer is another guy who will keep you updated with every single practice. Please go follow them on X right now before we jump to the video. And thank you very much for doing it. Now, with that being said, let's kind of dive into the video and talk a little bit more about today's practice. Another very interesting one. Got to see a little bit more of Caleb Williams. The offense looked a little bit better compared to some other days, but we can tell that the defense is getting the early buzz, right? Because early in training camp, when you have a new quarterback, when you have new weapons, it takes a little bit for guys to get acclimated, right? To build that chemistry, to build that rapport. But defensively, a lot of these guys are coming back, right? You got guys like Kyler Gordon and Jalen Johnson and Tyreek Stevenson and Jaquan Brisker. You do add a Kevin Byard, who was one of the best turnover guys in the NFL over the past couple of seasons, maybe not last year specifically, but this is a guy who can create turnovers. So yeah, there are going to be turnovers, and it's not the end of the world. You want to see your defense be able to dominate in some practices, and maybe in a week from now, we'll start to see the offense really start to pick up steam. But just because the defense is dominating a lot of portions doesn't mean the offense is looking terrible. Caleb Williams actually looks pretty good, getting the ball out really quickly, being decisive with the football, and making sure, just making the right reads for the majority of the plays, right? We got to see a little bit of Ryan Bates at center today. Braxton Jones got to was more acclimated, was more practicing more, I guess you could say. So he was someone that I was really focusing on in today's practice, or at least focusing on the media, really trying to understand who the offensive linemen are going to be, who's healthy, who's not healthy. But right now, they look really healthy. And again, Ryan Bates, Coleman Shelton really going back and forth. Who's going to be the starter? We'll see. Today, Kyler Gordon was also not at practice. In terms of team period, the offense was kept out of the end zone pretty much all practice long. Kevin Byard almost intercepted Caleb Williams, but went out of bounds. Williams had a couple of really nice throws in 7-on-7s. DeAndre Swift ended up getting one, and I believe Velus Jones had one as well. I think it was Velus Jones. What else happened today? Good to see more of DeAndre Swift and Khalil Herbert. I feel like Khalil Herbert is a guy they're really high on and continuing to make a name for himself, right? Last season was supposed to be that big breakout season, take over that running back position and run with it, right? But wasn't as productive as we may have hoped after that big season where he averaged like 5 yards per carry. But now DeAndre Swift coming in here, adding a little bit more versatility and unpredictability as a running back. I think Khalil Herbert's going to have another opportunity this year to be the best second running back on or in the NFL, right? As a backup running back, he is really good as a 6th-round draft pick back in 2021, and I think he's going to be able to maintain being a really good number 2 running back. So keep that in mind as we go forward. Also, comment down below a player or 2 players that has surprised you so far in terms of what you have heard, what you have seen from highlights. Who is another guy that you think could potentially break out here for the Bears in 2024? Whether it's a rookie, a second-year player, a veteran, let me know in the comments down below. But also, before we get any further, talk a little bit more about Odunze and Keenan Allen and DJ Moore. Do me a favor, guys. Hit the like button so we can get this video out to more Bears fans around the world. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. It is free. It doesn't cost anything. And we will be covering the Bears throughout the entirety of the offseason. Everything you can think of, from preseason to regular season to training camp, breaking down film, everything you need to know. We got you guys covered. And lastly, make sure you follow my Twitch. We will be live streaming some Bears games over there. Matty Dubs with 3 S's, or you can find the link in the description below. With that being said, let's kind of dive back into the video a little bit. Now, in 5 team sessions, DeAndre Swift, Travis Homer, Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, and Odunze are the only ones who caught passes, which leaves everyone else out. Again, the defense looked really, really good. A lot of PBUs, a lot of, covered sacks, a lot of just really shaky 11-on-11 period with, just some bad plays offensively. But again, it's a learning period. It's going to take time to get these guys really acclimated to not only the NFL play style, I should say, speed style, but also you have a rookie quarterback trying to learn the playbook, trying to learn his wide receivers, where and when to put the ball, where the receivers like the ball, right? So I think it's going to take a little bit to get this team really going. But overall, Caleb Williams did have some really good throws here and there. Keenan Allen, Odunze, DJ Moore really starting to get involved in the offense. And things will change, right? Things are going to get better as time goes on. Even DeAndre Swift caught a touchdown today. So let me know what you guys think about today's practice. Obviously, we don't have too much to talk about. Once the pads fully come on, man, things are going to get exciting. So let me know who is one player you're looking forward to seeing with the pads fully on. For me, I don't know, man. Gervon Dexter has been someone who's been lighting up practice recently. Major jump up from last season, and I think he'll be huge for them. And once those pads come on, and as an interior defensive lineman, man, I can only imagine what he's going to do, not only at the line of scrimmage in terms of being able to swat down some passes, but, being a run stuffer, being someone who can block shed and make big-time plays in the backfield. We'll see if he can, generate any pass rush at all, but alongside Montez Sweat and DeMarcus Walker and Austin Booker, I mean, they've got some really good, front four guys. So I'm excited about that. Your linebackers look amazing. TJ Edwards, Tremaine Edmonds, and then Jack Sanborn look like your three. When you're in the nickel, it's probably going to be TJ Edwards and Tremaine Edmonds, but Jack Sanborn is a massive player for them. He's going to have a big-time role this year. And then we already know the secondary is one of the best in the NFL in generating generating turnovers and getting your offense the ball a little bit more. So, man, I am pumped for this season with the Chicago Bears. I think defensively, they could take a major step in the right direction with a little bit of development from some players. They're ready to go. Then offensively, I think they have a very high potential offense. I mean, if Caleb Williams can come out here and ball out a little bit, DeAndre Swift, you talk about DJ and Rome and Keenan Allen, and then you got the speed of Tyler Scott. You have Cole Kmet as a possession type of tight end, and then you have a vertical threat in Gerald Everett. You have more of a blocking tight end with some of the guys down the depth chart tight end. So, man, they're positioning themselves to have a big year. We'll see what happens going forward. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, turn on post notifications. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next Bears update. Peace.